Friends, imagine a world where there is no medium of communication, no telephone, no mobile, no internet call. A world where it takes years for the words of the heart to reach the voice, where it is impossible to ask for help in an emergency. Now imagine one person broke all these boundaries. A person who made the voice flow in the wires, made distance a moment, and connected communication not only with sound but also with emotion. Friends, the name of that boy was Alexander Graham Bell, a name that connected science with humanity. A boy who used to be very quiet in childhood, but he gave voice to the whole world. Friends, you will get to learn a lot from this story, so you must listen to the video till the end. So let's know the full story of the inventor of the telephone, Alexander Graham Bell, in this video. But before moving forward in the video, friends, I request you with folded hands that you like the video and subscribe to the channel so that my enthusiasm keeps increasing, friends. On March 3rd, 1847, a boy was born in a simple house in the city of Edinburgh, Scotland, who was named Alexander Bell. In childhood, he was neither called the smartest nor the most special, but there was such a fire inside him, the fire of curiosity, which never extinguished. Bell's family was associated with speech and phonetics. His father, Alexander Melville Bell, was a famous speech expert, and his grandfather was also a teacher of speech and voice. His mother, Eliza Grace Bell, was deaf, but she never stopped turning her weakness into her strength. Bell's biggest inspiration was his mother. He taught us that communication is even more important to those who cannot hear. When Alexander Graham Bell was just 12, his friend Ben's father was having trouble with a flour mill. Bell went in, observed, understood, and did something that no one else at that age could have imagined. He made a machine with 2 friction wheels, which used to grind grains quickly. This was his first invention. And from here was born that scientific approach, which later made him the father of the telephone. Bell's education started from home, but when he joined the Royal High School, Edinburgh, he did not take much interest in studies. He left school at the age of 15. Many people give up here, but Bell did not. He went to London to his grandfather, who inspired him to study. Gradually, Bell developed an attraction towards books and science. At the age of 16, he had become a teacher of speech art and music. He studied at Edinburgh University and London University, and started turning his experiences related to speech into scientific experiments. In 1870, Bell moved to Canada with his family. From there, he reached America and started teaching disabled children in Boston. Here he saw how deafness limits the world of people. It was here that he decided that he would not only teach, but also make a machine that could speak, make others listen and connect. In 1874, Bell started working on a device, the phonograph, which could convert sound into lines. This is where the seed of the telephone began. He made a young engineer Thomas Watson, his assistant. Both of them together saw failure for months. Sometimes the wires broke. Sometimes there was no sound. Sometimes the machine failed. On June 2nd, 1875, during an experiment, Watson accidentally shook a metal strip. Bell heard that sound, and right there he said, "If this sound can come, then the whole sound can also come." On March 7th, 1876, he received the patent for the telephone from America. On March 10th, 1876, he spoke for the first time on the telephone. "Mr. Watson, come here. I want to see you." This became the most important conversation in human history. Bell had taken the patent for the telephone, but he was unable to find any investor. Many people called his idea crazy, but he did not give up. On July 11th, 1877, he founded the Bell Telephone Company. Gradually, his invention started getting recognition, and in a few years, his invention became one of the world's greatest inventions. Even after the invention of the telephone, Bell did not break his ties with science. He invented phonograph, a voice recording machine, metal detector, which was used in President Garfield's surgery to find a bullet spot, audiometer, which identified deafness. He also contributed significantly to hydrofoil and aircraft technology. 18 patents are registered in the name of Alexander Graham Bell. He was also the president of the National Geographic Society from 1898 to 1903 and popularized science in society. In 1877, Bell married Mabel Hubbard, who was also deaf. Their relationship was an inspiration, a scientist and a source of inspiration. Bell was not healthy throughout his life. He suffered from diabetes and anemia. On August 2nd, 1922, he died at his home in Bainbridge, Nova Scotia. On his death, telephone lines across the U.S. and Canada were silenced for a minute. This honor has been received by very few people, and that too only to the person who gave the gift of communication to humans. Friends, Bell's life journey teaches us that weakness can be converted into strength. Every failure is a sign of success. Things that seem impossible to the world can bring the biggest change. The most beautiful form of science is when it serves humanity. Bell not only created a machine of communication, he created a bridge of emotions between humans. Friend Alexander Graham Bell said, "Do something for those you love. That is the greatest motivation. Your curiosity is the foundation of your future." He used to say, "Invention happens only when the heart and mind work together." Every failed experiment is a step toward success. A voice that comes from the heart can change the whole world. So friends, this was the inspiring life journey of the inventor of the telephone, Alexander Graham Bell. Do tell us how you liked it by commenting, and if you liked it even a little, then if you have not liked the video yet, then do like the video and subscribe to the channel. See you in a new video. Till then, thank you very much to all of you